Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're in downtown Cato Paphos. The views are to die for, and I've got Anastasia Beach Bar. What have you got to say, Lagoon?
Oh, hello everybody. How nice to see you again.
Again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Right, come on, Lagoon, let's get going. Today we're going to take you, once the wheel spin stops, we're going to take you on the coastal pathway, starting off at the end of the promenade, which is there, to the rear of the Annabelle Hotel, and we're going to take you all the way out to the little white church with a blue roof at the end, and on the way we're going to show you all the hotels. So that's the rear of the Annabelle Hotel, a true 5-star luxury hotel. If you're coming down to Paphos, well, it's certainly one of the best. And there's Anastasia Beach Bar rear end. What have you got to say, Lagoon?
Well, the weather today, when you're riding, it's a bit chilly.
A bit chilly. There we go. We can't take you anywhere, that's for sure. Anyway, the next hotel on our travels is the Amari Hotel, another 5-star luxury hotel. There's another lunatic on one of Bobby's trikes. So that's the restaurant to the rear of the Amari Hotel. Another true 5-star luxury hotel, truly spectacular. And those are the steps up to the swimming pool, and it really is a very nice place to be. There's 2 more lunatics. There's a few of us about, as you can see. And to our right, we have the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea. And just over here, we have the Paphos water sports and boat trips. They're now closed for the evening, but they will reopen again in the morning at 8 o'clock. So there they are. And there's the little hutch where the great man himself, Mr. Abraham, resides. He's the man who looks like an extra, a bad guy in a Bond movie, in the blue hat and the mirror shade. But well, beneath all the gloss, as I say, he's actually a true superstar, gentleman, fluent in English, Russian, and of course Greek. Not that Greek's much use to you or me. Uh-oh, this surface is getting a little bit bad. Or as we like to say, Sherlock Holmes, that's for sure. Right, there's the LaBouffe. This surface is, well, should we call it York stone cemented into place? And, well, I know York stone's not meant to be that smooth, but I think they took a very bad job laying it as well, just to make it that little bit harder to go on with the trike. Anyway, there's the view. Absolutely spectacular. It doesn't get any better than that. That's for sure. So as you go on the coastal pathway, we have to show the people a little bit of respect, obviously, because most of them are not expecting a lunatic on a 3-wheeled electric trike. But anyway, the people are starting to get used to it, because as you've noticed, there's quite a few of them around. Anastasia LaBouffe, one of the worst drivers in the world is Anastasia LaBouffe. Anyway, let's follow her rear end as we go to the rear of the great hotel itself, the Alexander the Great. There it is. One of our superstar subscribers, oh sweet Caroline, and her sweetheart husband, Mr. Nigel, will be staying here from the 8th of June. And that is the view, oh sweet Caroline, that you will see every morning as you go for your walk to the little white church with a blue roof before your breakfast. And then when you come back, you'll pop into there and have your breakfast. Or maybe we will. LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
Sweet Caroline's hotel.
She'll be here in a couple of weeks.
Sweet Caroline.
Do. Excellent. We're going to learn the words. I'm going to get a man with a violin, and we're going to serenade her on the terrace of the Orchids, which is there. Look at that. What a nice place to have your evening meal. A truly wonderful little open air restaurant. And there is the menu tonight. Wow. Just reading the menu has made my mouth water. Absolutely lovely. Look at this beauty. Talking about beauty. It's a lovely area, and it's a lovely hotel, LaBouffe. Yeah, it's absolutely spectacular. Look at the sun over there setting in the sky over the harbour. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, there is the deck cafeteria, restaurant, bar, and it's got 3 decks and they all look out over that. Wow, absolutely spectacular view with a truly, truly blue sea. The Mediterranean Sea is one of the most beautiful seas in the world, and the sky tonight, a little bit of cloud as you can see, but it really is a picture. Have a look. So this is the Amari Hotel. This is a true luxury 5-star hotel, but unfortunately this hotel is for adults only. So we don't really know what goes on in there, but we're not allowed in unless you're a fully grown adult. And obviously you have to have a couple of bob because it's 5-star. There we go, have a look at that. It's a very nice looking building, to be honest. I do like the architecture, and I hope that it stays looking modern for a while, although I have a feeling that it may age quite rapidly. But that view certainly will not. And this is the Anastasia Beach Bar, which is meant to reincarnate the idea of a ship, and I think it does. And it has the snake, as we call it, which you climb up to the very top, and you literally have the most spectacular view that the world has ever seen. Watching Receiver LeBouf is being frustrated by tourists walking on the pathway, aren't you?
Music.
Use the music, get going LeBouf. We've got to go a little bit faster because this place does like to churn out the music, that's for sure. There's one of our little gumbarus washing his goods after his dinner, and there's another lady that thinks he looks cute. She's getting a picture for her memoirs as well. Anyway, let's move on. There is the Anesthesia Beach Bar, and as usual it is playing the music way too loud, and we've got to get past it pretty damn quickly, that's for sure. But there it is, very nice bar indeed. There's the sign. Let's get going, because otherwise we're in big trouble, that's for sure. I'm going to remove that speaker one of these days on my travels and chuck it in the blue Mediterranean Sea. Right, stick with us as we continue on our travels. There's the blue sea of the Mediterranean Sea. Absolutely wonderful. There's a nice little dog, nice little chap going for his evening walk. Let's keep going along here. This is what's referred to as the Hotel Coastal Pathway, and it's quite a pleasant walk from whichever hotel you're in. My can of Coke has fallen over and now we've crashed. There we go, absolutely wonderful. I was worried about my can of Coke, you see. As you can see, we'll tell you live, I'm not going to cut it. I am an idiot. I was more worried about my Coca-Cola, which is now gone. Have we seen that lovely view? Shall we have a look?
Yeah.
Have a look. Look at it. That's absolutely spectacular. Now, hopefully you've recovered from the wheel spin. Hopefully you recovered from the laughing and the crashing, and we'll try not to do that again because it hurt. Let's stick with the LeBouf. How's that for skill, LeBouf? Now I've only got one hand, remember,
I know, well
so I couldn't hit the power.
Anyway.
Right, shall we continue on our trek down to the little white church with the blue roof? My 2 brothers are fine today. They're not doing too bad because we're not going at that fast a speed. Right, let's follow the LeBouf and see if her orientation can get us to the little white church with a blue roof. There's only one way to go, but when the LeBouf is leading the way, often she can take a detour and we can end up, I don't know, in Timbuktu. That's for sure. The view down there is absolutely spectacular. It doesn't get any better than that. So if you're looking for somewhere to come for a holiday, well, get yourself down to the travel agents and book yourself on a plane or a canoe, whichever's easiest, and get yourself down to downtown Cape Paphos. It truly is a wonderful place to come for a holiday. It's got a vibe, a friendliness. As you can see, most people, I mean 99% of the people have got smiles on their faces, and they believe that they are truly in paradise, which they are. There's the LeBouf. That's a nice little viewpoint there, LeBouf, isn't it? Very nice, those rocks. Absolutely beautiful to watch the waves crash upon them as they hit the shoreline. And then we scan around and we can see that the big shiny ball in the sky has set, and it's going to start its descent very slowly. as its rays hit the sea. Absolutely beautiful. Lagoon?
It's really nice, and you know, even the waves today a little bit chopsy, you call it, but I believe it's even more beautiful.
It is. I think the chopsiness in the weather creates that spectacality in the view as it hits the rocks, and just gives it that something, that vibe. That little breeze in the air takes away the humidity as well. It's a beautiful place to be. Come down and join us. It's in paradise. If you're in Paphos and you're watching us, we're often in the Cape of Paphos harbour area or on the promenade. Please feel free to accost us. We enjoy it. Thanks very much. We're going to have to go a bit quicker here again because this hotel likes to crank up the music as well. We're going to come along with a pair of wire cutters and clip all their speakers one of these days. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. And that's the Amura Hotel, isn't it? Is that how you say it?
This is not Almira.
No, Ampura, isn't it?
Amari.
Amari Hotel. Okay, right, so that's what that hotel's called. It's getting quite busy on the pathway now. We try to give the people the respect. The man, I'm sure an old man, the young father was laughing as his daughter ran in front of us. So we didn't kill her anyway. Let's keep going. There's Nick's Water Sports there. He's one of our Goombaras. He's a really nice guy. So if you're in this neck of the woods, which is the Blue Lagoon Hotel, if that's where you are, that's where you would go probably to do your water sports. He offers the same service as everyone else, obviously, and they take safety very, very seriously. Should we go down here, LeBeau? Should we go for a detour? There we are. The Olympic Lagoon Resorts 5-star luxury hotel, and here we are. A couple of lunatics on trikes are going to go and take you through the grounds. Hopefully the music's going to turn down. Have a look at that. Wow. Absolutely spectacular. Because of course they think we're tourists. Look at that. Got a pool bar. Wonderful place to come on your holidays. Everyone's got a smile on their face and they all think that it's absolutely beautiful and wonderful, and it is definitely a great place to come on your holidays. Look at that. It's even got its own water park, LeBeau. Have you seen that? What's you got to say? What do you think?
Wow, it's beautiful.
It is. Very nice hotel, isn't it? So let's follow the rear end of the LeBeau and let's see if she can navigate her way out of this hotel. It's a nice hotel. That's another pool. That's a kiddies pool. Look at that. Very nice indeed. And there is one of the main reception areas in there. That's where often people go and have their wedding breakfast. So there's the main seating terrace to the rear of the hotel, and all the snack bars and the restaurants. And there again is the main pool. The pool bar is now closed, obviously. Still a few people catching those last rays. Very, very nice indeed. And then there is the main evening restaurant, which does look very pleasant indeed. Nice little stream river. Very tranquil indeed. There's a couple of the guests having game of pool. Good luck. There he is. All having a good wave. He's got too much hair. I want that hair. I haven't got any. He's a nice guy. He had a great head of hair on him. I want it. And there's the main pool area as we come down. Absolutely spectacular. And there often is where you go and have your wedding evening meal. And it truly is a spectacular 5-star hotel. It's probably the best hotel in the whole of the Paphos district. And anyone's going to stay here. And a few of our subscribers are. And they're going to have a truly, truly great holiday. And on top of all that, they're going to have a truly, truly great view. Because look at that. Absolutely spectacular. It just doesn't get any better. So we'll try and give some respect to the pedestrians. Perhaps we shouldn't, actually. It'd be more fun if we just ran them over. Right, let's get going. Let's follow the booth as we continue on our trek along the Hotel Coastal Pathway.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's keep going. You can only go one way, and that's that way. So hopefully the booth will get us to the little white church with the blue roof in about 5 minutes or so, unless we take another detour, that is. So, as you can see, the coastal pathway is very busy. They should improve it and make it a dual carriageway, because it's slowing us down, that's for sure. There's one of my Gumbarus in a car there. That chappie there is one of my Gumbarus. He hasn't realised he's on camera yet. Now he has. He's just realised that he's on camera. There we go. Right, he's a really nice guy. His name's Marios, and he often comes to help at the workshop because he's a really good friend of Hassan, who's the manager. So often when we're too busy, he'll come and sacrifice his time, his lunch time, his Saturdays, his Sundays, and he's a really, really good guy. We offer him money, but usually he doesn't take it. But obviously we repair his car for him for free, and he's always hitting something, and we give him a service and an oil change as well. He's a really nice guy. Marios is his name, and he's one of our superstars. So anyway, here we are to the rear of the Imperial Beach Hotel, a truly spectacular hotel with a truly spectacular view. And one of our superstar subscribers, Miss Sally Briers, is going to be staying here very, very shortly. And we look forward to seeing you and greeting you, Miss Briers. And if you're crazy enough, we'll get you on one of these trikes, you and your boyfriend, and we'll whiz you around the Cato Paphos area and scare the living hell out of people. There's some guys playing volleyball. Look at that. He's not so good, that's for sure. Anyway, there we are. That is the rear of the Imperial Beach Hotel. It's a very nice hotel indeed. You're going a bit slow, LeBoo.
Yeah, trying to catch you.
Right, come on, LeBoo. Let's keep going. So this is the rear to the Anthea Royal Beach Hotel. So that's a sister hotel to that one. And as you can see, it's got the same sort of architecture and structure and colouring. And again, it's got the great view out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. And it's a truly spectacular hotel. And again, we have subscribers who are going to come and stay there. And when you do, don't forget to hunt us on the plage or this pathway. Often on the evenings we are here, because we would love to have a chat and go for a drink with you. Wonderful hotel, absolutely beautiful. Let's catch up with the LeBooth. Look at that view, absolutely spectacular view across the Mediterranean Sea, all the way along the coastal part. Oh, LeBooth has taken us on a diversion. Where are you going, LeBooth? Right, mine's not going to get up there, that's for sure. So, you got to laugh. LeBooth, I think, has got stuck as well. Nope, mine certainly is not going to get up there. Right. There we are. In a minute, people are going to be laughing at me, I'm sure, so I'll have to push it up. Unbelievable. Whatever you do, don't hire one of these off Mr. Bobby, because I think mine is not fully charged, LeBooth. That's what I think it is. I think Mr. Bobby has loaned this to someone else before, and wow. Yeah, it is nice. Let me turn around. Let me do a bit of wheel spin over here, and then I'll show the people the beautiful play area that Miss Ocher will see LeBooth has made. Look at that. I'm surprised she hasn't dismounted and gone down the slide. But that's a nice little area. Nice views, beautiful hotel. So, come on, LeBooth. This video's getting quite long. Let's get to the little white church at the end with the blue roof. So we're going to join the coastal pathway again. And carry on with our voyage. So, Athena Beach Hotel, 4-star luxury resort. There's its beach bar and its straw huts. People enjoying a drink, cocktail, and there's some people getting those last rays of sun. They're determined to get themselves brown. On that note, I think I need to get a bit of a suntan as well, because I have noticed that my arms and my neck are very brown, but the rest of me is very white. So next week we're going to go and sit on our roof, because there's no neighbours around, in the nude, and get a suntan all over it, that's for sure. Let's see if we can catch the Lagoon. So the next hotel on our travels is the Ledra Beach, which has recently reopened. It's planned to be fully booked with Russians and so forth. Of course, there's been a bit of a war, so it was given a bit of a knock for 6, should we say. But it has finally reopened, and as you can see, it is quite busy. And again, it has that spectacular view down to the plage. So let's continue a bit further. We forgive the surface that we're riding on. Again, someone has decided to use York stone, and well, I think they laid them upside down, that's for sure. Let's keep going. There's the San Antonio Water Sports. So they operate to the rear of these hotels. This is the Leonardo Plaza Cypria Maris Hotel, another luxury 4-star hotel, which is pretty busy. There's people enjoying those last rays before they go and have their dinner. And that's their view. Again, truly spectacular out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Absolutely nuts, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to dig all this pathway up and have it tarmacked. That's going to be the best thing. And we can move so much faster. Right, let's keep going. Yes, Miss LeBrew.
If I was pregnant, I would give a birth.
You'd give a birth. Luckily she's not pregnant. Maybe later. Right, look at that view. Absolutely spectacular. The sea tonight is truly beautiful and unbelievably blue. Anyway, stick with us for another couple of minutes because we are almost there. I can see the little white church and I can just see its blue roof between the palm trees. The next hotel coming up is the Amari. This is another one of those adult-only hotels. What goes on in there? Well, we don't actually know because we're too young to go in there. We do know that a couple of our subscribers are going to stay there, so we're going to ask them what actually goes on in an adult-only hotel, that's for sure. Quite a nice hotel. Have a look. Look at that. And the next hotel is one of our favourite hotels. I think the architecture of it is special. It's quite an old hotel, but I think the shape that it was built in and the rear gardens, I think, are absolutely beautiful and quite tranquil. I really do like it. And there it is. There's something unique and something special and tranquil about that hotel. And that's the Amari Hotel. Very nice hotel indeed. Obviously its view to the plage is that view. Great view, stunning view. So let's continue on our track. So this is the Asmina Suites Hotel, 4-star luxury hotel. Again, a very beautiful hotel with a truly spectacular swimming pool and, of course, a truly spectacular view. Unbelievably beautiful. There's the main outside dining area, which in about an hour or so will be absolutely packed out. truly beautiful hotel, that's for sure. So we are coming to the end of our trek, and at the end we will find the little white church with a blue roof. Looking out for a dining area. Very, very nice indeed, with its own little pond going around the outer edge. Look at that, wonderful. My little trike is still ruggling again, as you can see. And now we're going backwards. That's it. There we go. So we're going to have to get off. No, what we're going to do is go a bit faster. We'll turn around and then we'll go a bit faster up the hill. Because I think Mr. Bobby has had me over. All right, I know I haven't paid, but I think he's had me over. Let's get back. Right, here we go. We're going to give it a bit of welly and see what goes on and see if we can get up there. Right, stick with us. Wow, that was a bit luckier. Anyway, so we finished with the Pioneer Beach Hotel and then we arrive at the little white church with the blue roof just in time for some wedding photos, because there's a London taxi that's had its roof chopped off. It's been butchered, that's for sure. Someone's chopped the roof off it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
Lovely.
Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
very, very nice indeed. And there he is. We've met him before. We've caught him on our travels in sea caves, and that obviously is his taxi, and he's a South African gentleman, and he takes photos of people. So that's obviously the happy couple, and there's the gentleman over there. And that is the view at the end of our trek. And it doesn't get any better than that. Let's have a big goodbye from Miss Ochin Gracivia-LaBouffe.
Well, thank you so much for your patience, that you staying with us in all of our madnesses. Lovely meeting you, lovely greeting you, lovely showing you our stupidity, our fun, our jokes. And be happy, be healthy, and please don't forget to click and subscribe, because you know what? We love you to it. Thank you.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, click the like, click subscribe, and please come back for some more of our madness. There's
The man
LaBouffe.
said to me, no, I don't want to be in camera to be looking ugly. I said, no, you're quite
Get a
smart
nice
looking
shirt on.
man.
Get a nice shirt on. And there is the view, and there is the sun as it sets, and it leaves its final rays on the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea. Thanks for watching.